In this video, I'll show you how to write any After Effects script using ChatGPT. And these won't be some simple one-liner scripts, but fully functional, dockable UI panels with forms, buttons, checkboxes, the whole package. I'll break the process down into 3 simple steps, so stick around to the end. AI is only here to assist you, not to think for you. What does that mean? AI can't think, yet. But it's extremely good in translating natural language into code. Your job, be as descriptive and specific as possible when explaining what you want. Here's an example. Act as a JavaScript and ExtendScript expert. I'll ask you to create scripts for Adobe After Effects to improve my workflow. First, write a script that removes all expressions from selected layers. The script should loop through each property and effect and remove any expressions it finds. I just gave it a clear role and told it exactly what to do. I'll copy the code into Sublime Text, but you can use any editor, save it as a JSX, run it in After Effects. If it works, great. You can install it or connect it to K-Bar or Motion Tools Pro and run it with a button. But what if it doesn't work? What if you get an error? Or worse, nothing happens. If there's an error, tell ChatGPT exactly what the error says. The script doesn't work, After Effects reports an error in line 31. Repeat the process until it works. But what if it still doesn't work? Or like I mentioned earlier, the script executes, there's no error and nothing happens. Or something happens but not what you expected. Well, that's when you grab your laptop and toss it out the window. I'm kidding, obviously. In that case, you need to go all the way back and start small. That means break your idea into smaller steps. Let's say we want a script that removes both expressions and effects from selected layers. Start simple. Write a script that removes all effects from selected layers. The script should loop through each selected layer and remove any effects it finds. Once that works, ask ChatGPT to merge it with the previous expression remover script. Here are 2 scripts. One for removing expressions, one for removing effects. Merge them into one. It should go through each selected layer, remove expressions from all properties, then remove effects. Only then, once that's working, we can create ScriptUI. Let's say we want to choose between removing expressions, effects, or both. I'm using the same script and writing. Make a UI for this script. We need 2 checkboxes and the button labeled execute. If both checkboxes are selected and the button is clicked, the script runs as it is. If only remove expressions is selected, only remove expressions. If only remove effects is selected, only remove effects. If nothing is selected, nothing happens. I'm pasting it into text editor, saving it as a JSX and running it in After Effects. For me, it worked on the first try, but that won't always be the case. If it doesn't, we'll need to take a step back and repeat the process until it does. Remember, start small. By the way, if you're curious how to write After Effects expressions with ChatGPT, we made a YouTube video that shows you how, links below. Now, the third step. Let's make the script dockable. Theoretically, you should be able to install it as a ScriptUI panel and dock it, but you'll notice the dockable part is empty. After a lot of trial and error, I realized I need to guide it toward the solution, or make it guide me. Here's what I did. I asked ChatGPT, what makes an After Effects script panel dockable? I wanted to really understand the key part of the code. Then I asked it to generate a dockable panel with just one button. We went back and forth a few times, but once the structure was right, I asked it to combine it with my original script for removing effects and expressions, saved the result, installed it, and finally it worked. A fully functional After Effects script with a dockable UI panel written with AI.